Do you ever shop TJ Maxx online and think, this is not fun? It is hard to search pieces, and quite frankly, it's just really hard to find the good deals. Today, I am going to give you my best shopping tips for TJ Maxx online so that you can cut through all the hard stuff and get right to the best deals. Let's do this. Now, TJ Maxx drops new arrivals almost every single day. And if you don't know the website or the app very well, it can be really difficult to navigate where you're going and how to get there. Most of the time, the search tool on TJ Maxx does not work for specific brands. I think this must be some kind of extra clause in the buying process for TJ Maxx. I'm sure if someone works for TJ Maxx, they can comment below and let us know why that is, or we could Google search it. I just think there's probably something around these brands not wanting to be searched in SEO on Google. So that's my guess, which leaves us really question marking how the heck to find the pieces that we're looking for from the brands. Because if you search the brand, it just doesn't work. So my search tip here comes from prior subscribers. When I found this search tip several years ago, I was like, genius. What I do is I view all and search A to Z or Z to A. The best place to do this is probably your computer. On your phone, it takes a little bit longer. If you're searching for theory, instead of using the sort by tool that goes from A to Z, I would go to sort by Z to A. This is going to cut down a little bit of time when you're searching for those beautiful brands. And it's not the most efficient way to search for something, obviously, but when you're a deal hunter, this is going to cut down a little bit of time. Tip number 2 is clearance. My tip here for finding the best deals is sorting by most expensive to least expensive. Because the thing about clearance is you are getting the made in Italy, which I'll talk about. You're getting runway, you're getting contemporary brands, and then you're getting all the other brands. And when you sort by most expensive, those designer deals come up first. This is one of my favorite things to do. Sort by most expensive to least expensive and see where that takes me. And sometimes there's some really good deals that have been discounted down from the last time I checked, and you can be the first to score. Just don't forget, things go fast. If you're searching from the most expensive to the least, you're the most likely to get the best deal first. The next tip is using the shop the whole collection feature. When I stumble upon something I really like, I always scroll down below the piece because there's this section called shop the whole collection. And I also find that sometimes, say I'm searching Farm Rio or another brand like it, if I search below that, you'll see that shop the whole collection title, and that is going to show you more of the same brand and help you jump to those things quicker. The other little feature I like under the pieces that you're looking at are quote unquote, these finds are so you. This recommends other brands you may not know about or you didn't know that TJ Maxx was selling. The algorithm of the TJ Maxx app feeds you similar things or more from the brand. So make sure when you find a great deal, you're looking at a beautiful jacket, you click on it, make sure you scroll below that, not only to shop the whole collection, but these finds are so you. The recommendations are getting better and better. I'm really liking this feature. The next tip is go to Marshall's for other pieces from the same brands you love or for different styles and colors. Sometimes this works, sometimes this doesn't work, but I will tell you, like with this example, I found this back rope counter stool and they didn't have enough at TJ Maxx. The first place I went to is Marshall's. When you search Marshall's, this is my next tip, I don't need the brand name. I could just search the descriptive name. So I put into Marshall's back rope counter stool and look at what came up. Not only more of the same type, but other colors and styles. This is a really good idea for any piece. This is something I do in store and out of store. If I find a swimsuit, a blazer, a pair of shoes, I will always go to Marshall's to compare what I'm seeing there. I'm still trying to figure out the logic of what goes to Marshall's and what goes to TJ Maxx. I feel like I need to create a whole podcast episode with buyers of TJX company because I have so many questions. When it comes to Marshall's, they sometimes have the exact same styles, just different sizes or different colors. Search Marshalls from TJMAXX for same brand, same piece, different sizes, different colors, different styles. And 9 times out of 10, you'll find some similar things that probably will require you order from Marshalls and TJMAXX at the end of the day. Let's talk about men's designer. This is important because sometimes men's have really good unisex type pieces. Like, check out these Gucci slides. In the smallest size, these are adorable for us women and also for us men, of course. This is an incredible price point for the slides. Also, oversized sunglasses. If you look at the sunglasses, go to the men's section because sometimes you'll find that they're not selling out because the men aren't buying them, but they're really good unisex. Most of the inventory right now for men designer is at Marshalls. I don't know the logic, but maybe it's just an inventory thing. So, pro tip, we've had some ongoing conversations on this channel about people returning replicas and dupes of designer goods at TJMAXX stores. They fixed this problem because a lot of stores are not accepting runway back to stores any longer. And so just a pro tip here, be very mindful when you're buying designer because the returns are no longer accepted in store. You'll see that listed online, and returns for these pieces will have to be sent back via the mail. So just be mindful. That's a pro tip here on shopping. And I mean, it's not a bad thing. We don't need replicas in stores, but I just want you to be mindful when you're shopping for designer on TJMAXX, most of it has to be returned online. Next tip, the Made in Italy tab is your gold mine. Now, there's Made in Italy, there's runway, and then there's everything else. Runway section is your typical designer pieces. There's a lot of really good brands here, including Italian luxury brands. Made in Italy is one of the best places to find the gold at TJMAXX. This will open up a series of Italian luxurious designers that maybe don't carry the brand like Gucci, but it has 10 times sometimes the quality. The leathers, the suedes, the linens. I mean, there's so many beautiful pieces I find in Made in Italy. And I also find unique bags that I know no one else in the neighborhood are carrying. So between the quality and then the price point, it's just a score. It is a deal. And I would say every time you shop on TJMAXX, the way to make it easier is to go right to that Made in Italy tab. And normally there's not that many new arrivals every day, but at least it categorizes it for you and gives you the highest quality first, in my opinion. Another place that I like to go to make searching on TJMAXX easier is Luggage and Travel. I'm always looking at weekender bags. This is one of my favorite products. Honestly, I love a big weekender bag, and I always find really good high-end deals here. You can even see what I'm finding today. I personally think this is a fun place to find new, interesting bags that will work across the spectrum of places that I go on a day-to-day basis. And I can also sometimes get real big, beautiful, real leather pieces for incredible prices because people aren't necessarily looking for these bags. This is one of those places I love to go. Let's talk about home. Did you know that you can buy furniture from TJMAXX? The same goes for Marshalls. I would say if you're looking at really good furniture at TJMAXX, let's say you need a new chair or a set of chairs for your dining room, and TJMAXX only has 1 or 2 left, use my earlier tip. Go to Marshalls and check out what they have. I find the biggest crossover with Marshalls and TJMAXX is in the home section, but it's also just an incredible place to shop furniture. So I really like to scope out home. I don't find that they have millions of things, like an overwhelmingly amount of new things to search every day, but you can get some insane dupes on furniture, on home goods. Like, there's so much good here, and a lot of people don't know that TJMAXX sells furniture. Check it out and shop your heart out. I hope some of these tips really help you as you navigate the online space of TJMAXX and also the online space of Marshalls. We will get to the bottom of the difference between the two. If you know, comment below. Let's talk about it. I hope you can find some unbelievable deals that help you look good and feel good every single day. With that, I will see you next time.